did you do that?
Sometime in July.
You did that in July and it's still bloody?
Well, I kind of peeled the scab here and there at work, hitting it on stuff like that. I peeled it last night working, and it was coming off a little bit today, so I peeled that a little bit.
All right, let me see.
یه مرد به اسم لی رابطه به اتاق بازجویی آورده شده. اتهامش آدمربایی و قتل همکارش یعنی ساوانا گلده. لی ادعا میکنه که نمیدونه ساوانا کجاست. در کارآگاه‌ها میدونن که یه اشتباه توی این بازجویی ممکنه باعث بشه که ساوانا هیچ وقت پیدا نشه. چیزی که ماجرا رو پیچیده‌تر میکنه اینه که داستانی که لی تعریف میکنه کاملا ناپدید شدن ساوانا رو توجیه کنه. 2 آگوست 2017 خانواده ساوانا یه پیام از طرف اون دریافت میکنن که توی آن ساوانا گفته بود که داره با دوست پسرش از خونه فرار میکنه. از اونجایی که پدر و مادر ساوانا هیچ وقت در مورد دوست پسر ساوانا چیزی نشنیده بودن، به این پیام مشکوک میشن و خیلی سریع گم شدن ساوانا را به پلیس اطلاع میدن. پلیسا در حین تحقیقاتشون هیچ مدرک مهمی پیدا نکردن تا اینکه تصاویر دوربینای مداربسته رستوران بونفیش گریل به دستشون میرسه. یعنی همون جایی که ساوانا اونجا کار میکرد. ویدیو نشون میده که ساوانا سوار یه ماشین نقره‌ای میشه و بعد ماشین به شدت شروع میکنه به تکون خوردن. در ماشین 3 بار با شدت زیادی باز میشه و هر 3 بار دوباره محکم بسته میشه. بعدشون ماشین از پارکینگ رستوران خارج میشه و این آخرین باریه که کسی ساوانا رو میبینه. بعد از بررسی‌های پلیس مشخص میشه که اون ماشین متعلق به لی رابطه بوده، مدیر رستوران بونفیش گریل و کسی که در 2 ماه گذشته با ساوانا در رابطه بوده. لی بلافاصله بازداشت میشه و به اتاق بازجویی برده میشه. البته پلیسا بهش میگن که علت بازداشتش یه حکم جلب ترافیکی ساده است.
You can go have a seat for me real quick. I'll be right back, okay?
Yes, sir.
کارگاه بهش میگن که به زودی برمیگردن، ولی حدود 90 دقیقه اونو توی اتاق منتظر میذارن. لی چند روز قبلتر در مورد گم شدن ساوانا بازجویی شده بود و حالا که دوباره و این بار با دستبند اتاق بازجویی برگشته، احتمالاً باید براش اضطراب‌آور باشه. لی کاملاً به خودش مطمئنه که کارآگاه‌ها مدرکی علیه اون ندارن. البته با برگشتن کارآگاه به اتاق، خوشبینی‌های لی هم به پایان خودش میرسه.
Hey, man.
How you doing, buddy?
Good, good. You remember me from the other day? Detective Reeves? Okay. This is my partner, Detective Staley.
کارآگاهی که وارد اتاق میشه همونی نیست که لی رو به اتاق آورده بود و همون کارآگاهیه که 3 روز قبلتر لی رو در مورد گم شدن ساوانا بازجویی کرده بود. لی توی 90 دقیقه گذشته پیش خودش فکر میکرد که بازجویی امروزش ربطی به ماجرای ساوانا نداره و تقریباً خیالش راحت شده بود. حالا اون خیال راحت جای خودشو به اضطراب میده. لی در حالی که داره خودشو برای سوالات کارآگاه‌ها آماده میکنه، تمام تلاش خودشو میکنه که آرامش خودشو حفظ کنه.
So, Savannah, you said that you knew her and you guys had, you knew her from work. I mean, just kind of fill me in with that. How long have you known her?
Like I said, I've known her obviously since she started working there. I would say probably about 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Or so, we started hanging out outside of work. And at the time, I had a girlfriend, but we kind of connected, me and Savannah. So we hung out a little bit here and there, got pretty close. We come from, I guess, somewhat similar backgrounds, I guess you should say.
Okay.
از لی سوال میشه که چند وقته که ساوانا رو میشناسی؟ کسایی که چیزی واسه مخفی کردن ندارن معمولاً جواب این سوالو خیلی کوتاه میدن. ولی وقتی کسی تحت فشار باشه سعی میکنه جوابش طولانی تر باشه تا بهتر طرف مقابل رو متقاعد کنه که داره راست میگه. و این دقیقاً همون کاریه که لی داره انجام میده.
So we kind of connected, hung out for a little while. I'd probably say a period of 2-3 months.
Okay.
And then she started using drugs a lot.
Okay.
Now, I did them with her a couple times, and then she started to get heavy into them. And
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
so I kind of just tried to take a step back and, you know, put things off. And then probably a month or so ago, I saw Savannah at work, and she looked healthy again. You know, she gained a little bit of weight. We kind of were talking, you know, here and there. We hung out a couple times. She came over to the house, and, you know, we just kick back, drink a couple beers, watch movies, stuff like that.
لی در جواب یه سوال ساده تقریباً 5 دقیقه حرف میزنه. حالا کارگاه حتی بیشتر از قبل به لی مشکوک میشن. توی بازجویی قبلی لی گفته بود که چند وقتی میشه که ساوانا رو ندیده بود، ولی تصاویر دوربین مدار بسته نشون میده که لی در این مورد دروغ گفته. کارگاه ها هم با پیش کشیدن این موضوع میخوان عکس‌العمل لی رو ببینن.
And then as we hung out, you know, after a couple times, she brought drugs over. And I told her, I was like, you know, you're doing really good. You can't, you know, you shouldn't be doing it again. I think we moved too fast. Split mutual ways.
Mutual. Right. Yeah. No worries. Okay.
And that was the last time that we text.
Okay.
When was that?
Yeah.
When was that?
It was probably 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Sometime in July.
Right. Right. Yeah, and I think that's one of the things you said was that was the last time that you had contact with her.
Yes.
As far as I don't want to put words in your mouth, so I mean you correct me.
That was the last time that I texted her.
Yeah, text or a phone call or a messenger or
Yeah.
anything like that. 2 to 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Okay. And then the last time. When was the last time you saw her?
This is what I was a bit. I didn't tell you the truth when we talked up on Fish.
Okay.
Last time I saw her was Wednesday afternoon.
Okay.
I heard that she has been basically telling a lot of people at work that we hooked up a bunch, like a couple days before that. I met her in the parking lot at Bonefish.
When was this?
Wednesday afternoon.
Okay. Well, do you know what time or about?
It was about 5:30.
Okay.
لی نمیدونست که کارگاه ها ویدیو اون اتفاق دارن، وگرنه داستانش رو طوری تعریف میکرد که خودش رو توی صحنه جرم قرار نده. لی بدون این که بدونه اطلاعات کافی برای گناهکار بودنش رو در اختیار کارگاه گذاشته. اون ساوانا رو میشناخته، همون مدل ماشینی رو داره که توی ویدیو دیده میشه و حتی سر صحنه جرم هم حضور داشته. البته کارگاه‌ها مطمئن نیستن که این مدارک برای محکوم کردن لی توی دادگاه کافی باشه و برای همینم مجبورن بازجویی رو تا جایی ادامه بدن که لی خیلی واضح به انجام اون کار اعتراف کنه.
I parked and I said, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?" And she said, "Yeah, what's up?" And I was like, "I heard you've been saying some things about me and you continuing to hang out, and you know that we're boyfriend and girlfriend." And she asked me, she said, "Can I come sit in the car because I just did some heroin and I'm a little paranoid."
Okay.
هیچ مدرکی وجود نداره که نشون بده ساوانا مواد مصرف می‌کرده و لی اولین کسیه که به این موضوع اشاره میکنه.
And so she came and sat in the car and I explained to her the situation. I told her that servers at Bonefish were coming to me and telling me that you're telling people when you're out that boyfriend and girlfriend, and I said I would appreciate, you know, I need you to stop because for one it's jeopardizing my job. We agreed to, you know, stop talking mutually and just move on, but it was nothing more than that. And she said, "I'm going to do what I want. I didn't tell anybody anything." At that point, I got out and I punctured the hole in the tire. And I said, "No, stop." And I said, "Don't do it again, or next time it's going to be worse. It's going to be your windows." At that point, she had her phone in her hand. She got out of the car and walked towards the main entrance from San Jose.
لی تمام سعیشو کرد تا داستانی که تعریف میکنه به اتفاقاتی که واقعاً افتاده بود نزدیک باشه. ولی یه سری جزئیات کوچیک از داستان باعث میشه تا واقعیت ماجرا روشن بشه. طبق تصاویر دوربینای مدار بسته میدونیم که ساوانا هیچ وقت از ماشین پیاده نشده بود و وقتی که از پارکینگ خارج میشن ساوانا داخل ماشین بوده. لی بدون اینکه متوجه باشه با دروغایی که تا اینجا گفته کوهی از مدارش علیه خودش ساخته و همچنان به دروغ گفتن ادامه میده.
and it looked like she was either texting or calling somebody.
Okay.
Because as she started walking towards there's an entrance to the plaza. She was walking maybe towards this way, and I would say an older model Ford pickup, green.
Okay.
Drove past me and around, and she got in.
Okay.
She
How long
got
do
in.
you think it was between the time that she got out and started using her phone till that green truck pulled up?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Okay. So wow. So if she called somebody, they got there in 5 minutes to pick her up?
Well, I mean, like I said, it looked like she was going to call somebody, and that's when the green truck came around, and she got in.
Okay. So she gets in the truck. What happened at that point?
They drove back around, kind of looped around a little bit.
Which way did they drive?
So I guess they exited that way, and at that point, I left.
لی میگه یه نفر اومده و ساوانا رو سوار کرده. به خیال خودش اینطوری از نگاه پلیس آخرین کسی که ساوانا رو زنده دیده یه نفر دیگه است. لی از وجود اون دوربینای مدار بسته خبر نداره. اگه میخواست یه داستان واقعی تر تعریف کنه، میتونست بگه که اون ساوانا رو سوار کرده و یه جای دیگه پیادش کرده. ولی وقتی نمیدونه پلیس دقیقاً چه مدرکی علیهش داره، فقط با حدس و گمان سعی میکنه یه داستان از خودش بسازه.
What happened to your neck?
That was self-inflicted, actually.
Why?
I just have been having kind of a hard time.
To your neck?
I couldn't. Yeah, I did. And
What did you use?
a knife.
When did you do that?
Some time in July.
You did that in July and it's still
Yeah.
bloody?
Well, I kind of peeled the scab here and there at work, hitting it on stuff like that. I peeled it last night working. And it was coming off a little bit today, so I peeled that a little bit.
All right, let me see.
But this was the same night. This one was just a lot worse.
Yeah.
Than this one was.
Okay. And that was in July?
Yeah.
Okay. Like a few weeks back?
Yeah.
Okay.
واسه تشخیص این که لی داره دروغ میگه نیازی به کاراگاه‌های حرفه‌ای نیست. بهونه‌هایی که لی برای زخمایی روی بدنش میاره به شدت غیر قابل باور هستن. علاوه بر اون لی هیچ سابقه‌ای از آسیب زدن به خودش نداشته و به گفته بقیه همکاراش اون توی چند هفته گذشته روحیش خیلی خوب بوده. علاوه بر همه اینا لی به شکل مشخصی مضطرب شده. بیشتر آدما وقتی که اضطراب دارن علائمی رو از خودشون نشون میدن. لی در طول این بازجویی وضعیت نشستنش رو تقریباً ثابت نگه داشته بود. اما حرکت‌هایی مثل تکون دادن عصبی پاهاش اضطراب درونیش رو نشون داد. اوایل این بازجویی زمانی که اولین دروغشو گفت پاهاشو تمام مدت تکون میداد. و اینجا هم موقع دروغ گفتن دست‌ها و انگشتاش به شکل غیر طبیعی تکون خوردن. و تقریباً توی همه موارد دیگه‌ای که گفته‌های لی با واقعیت همخونی نداره این علائم دوباره خودشون رو نشون میدن. کارآگاه‌ها همون چند ثانیه اول متوجه زخمای روی بدن لی شده بودن و فقط منتظر بهترین زمان ممکن برای مطرح کردنش بودن. لی احتمالاً در مورد دروغ اولش یعنی پیاده شدن ساوانا از ماشین احساس اضطراب می‌کرده. کارگاهان نمیخوان که این احساس تنش و اضطراب از بین بره. برای همین بلافاصله دوباره به موضوع پیاده شدن ساوانا از ماشین و سوار شدنش به یه ماشین دیگه برمیگرده.
So could you see who the person in the truck was?
The truck had fairly tinted windows. I saw a baseball cap.
Yeah. You see a guy, girl, white, black?
I couldn't really tell if it was a guy or a girl.
Okay.
I just remember seeing the truck drive and her get in.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm sitting in front and the truck drives right past me.
Yeah.
And I saw a baseball cap through the passenger window.
Okay.
But
So did it seem like she knew the person?
I mean, she got right in.
Lee, why didn't you mention this before since we've been looking for this girl? I mean, don't you think that information
I mean,
is important?
it definitely does. And I regret obviously not saying anything. before.
So when I come up and talk to you yesterday, I'm not threatening. I'm just I'm talking to everybody up there. What? Why?
Well, I just I freaked out, to be honest with you. I mean,
this girl's missing.
Yes.
Okay, but you know she's been missing.
I mean, obviously, I was the last one to see her, so I was a little bit scared at that.
How do you know you just said you weren't the last one to see her. You just said somebody in a truck.
Well, I mean, the last one to see her at Bonefish.
Okay.
That the last one she's heard from.
Right.
Had contact with that anybody knows of.
Sure.
کارگاه میدونه که لی داره علائمی از ضعف نشون میده و همین باعث میشه فشار رو روی لی بیشتر کنه.
So where's Savannah right now?
I don't know.
Where would I find her?
I don't know.
That's my prime objective is to find her.
Definitely.
And here's a couple reasons I need to find her. One is I'm hoping that she's still alive, and that's really I really do. I'm holding out for that. And if she's not alive, then I think she and her family are due that knowledge. I think I think they need some closure. So where is she?
I don't know where she is.
Where is Savannah?
I don't know.
I need to know where Savannah is so I can let her family know.
She is.
You don't know because you had something done with her and you weren't involved in that part? I don't know. Tell me something. What can I work with?
I told you the last time I saw her.
But that's not true because we have proof. We have proof. And that's why we're sitting here, Lee. At this point, we need this for her. I mean, I look at that little girl and I think of my little girl. My little girl who's her age. That's who I think about. That was my little girl. I couldn't imagine. I don't care what she said about you or whatever, but my little girl is that age.
Maybe
and you're not telling the truth.
Maybe something gets out of hand in the car.
I didn't do anything.
Okay, you didn't do anything, but she was in your car. She never got out of your car. She never got out of your car. Lee?
اینجاست که تکنیک هوشمندانه کاراگاه‌ها بهتر مشخص میشه. کارگاه خانم که از اول بازجویی صحبت نکرده بود، یه دفعه شروع میکنه به حرف زدن. کارگاه اول توی کل بازجویی با یه لحن رسمی با لی حرف زده بود و حرف زدن ناگهانی و احساساتی کارگاه دوم باعث وارد شدن یه شوک به مظنون میشه.
She never gets out of that car and you drive off. She never gets out of that car. There is no green truck and that's not right to her. We're fact finders, Lee. I don't have anything personal against you.
No, not at all. I mean, it's
we're
over.
Just fact finders.
Tell us
we're
what
just
happened.
doing
Where
our
is she?
job. No. Where did you go with her? Where did you go with her, Lee? Be human. You're a human. You're a man. Where did you go with her? I know you're not that cruel inside.
Maybe you don't know where she is now. Where did you go with her?
Please. I'm begging you, Lee. Please. I know you're not an evil person. I don't see that in you. I don't see that in your history. I don't hear those things about you at work. Is she still at your house?
No.
Okay. Is she still in your car?
No.
Okay. Well, then where is she? What was going on in the back seat? For the doors to be kicked open. She kicked open that door 3 times, Lee. She kicked it. We saw it. And you know I'm not making it up because I wouldn't know this because I wasn't there. I would never know this unless we had video of it, correct? Yes, correct. I'm not trying to trick you. I'm just a fact finder.
I mean, she was upset. She tried to slap me. I slapped her. She went to get out. I grabbed her around her waist and said, "Where are you going? Why are you hitting me?" She calmed down and we left.
Why would she leave with you after that? Why would
I mean, we've gotten arguments plenty of times where she says she doesn't care what happens or anything like that.
Sometimes people do wrong things, right? Some people make mistakes. It's what you do afterwards. I got a family that needs closure. They are now coming to the reality that she's no longer with us. You want people to remember you as a guy who said, okay, look, I'm going to do the right thing. Or do you want your family and everybody else to think that you're some evil, heartless person who won't tell us where she is? I don't think you're that kind of guy. I don't think you're evil. Just tell us where she is. Closure for her family.
She was hitting me. She wouldn't stop, and I squeezed back. I squeezed too hard. Stop.
You squeezed her around her neck or around her neck?
She just wouldn't let go, and I didn't let go.
Okay.
Where is she now?
Please tell us where she is.
All I want to do is leave me alone. It's a pond on the west side of the Club du Clay.
Club du Clay?
Yeah.
Okay.
چند روز بعد یه تیم غواصی بقایای ساوانا را پیدا می‌کنند. جسدش سوخته و غیر قابل شناسایی بود، طوری که حتی علت مرگش هم درست مشخص نشد. لی رودارته برای قتل ساوانا گناهکار شناخته شد و در مارچ 2021 بود که به 40 سال زندان محکوم شد.